WRAZ Radio 102.7 Adrian, Missouri. WRAZ Radio 102.7 Adrian, Missouri. WRAZ Radio 102.7 Adrian, Missouri.
Hey, we're here and on time. Welcome to all one of you, all none of you, however many's out there. Let's get one thing out of the way first. Let's wish a happy birthday to this woman right here. Today's the 42nd anniversary of her birthday. So, just want to wish her a happy birthday. Hope you had a good day. Her and Sharon were off wandering around today, so good Lord knows what they got into. All right. Now, the topic tonight is what's X? I should explain that. Some of you are old enough to remember we had a Cold War. Looks like we're having another one. But we had a Cold War. And that Cold War spurred a few things. It wasn't fun, don't get me wrong, but a lot happened. A lot of things happened. And I was actually involved in some of it. But that's not the point. Point is, 50s, 60s, first half of the 70s, we were in a kind of cold war. It wasn't that cold. So there's things that went on. We 1957, Russia put our first satellite in orbit, their first satellite, Earth's first satellite, Sputnik, 1957. I remember because my dad took me out on the back steps at night to watch the sky for this new star. We watched it. We watched it come across the sky. And it was just another bright star, only this one was moving. That was our first Earth launch satellite. Now, just a month later, Russia put up Sputnik 2. Sputnik 2 had a passenger. The first passenger into space was Laika. Laika, Laika, Laika. Poor little dog, somebody snatched off the streets in Moscow and shoved her into this capsule and launched her into space. Wasn't a good ride for her. Varying reports. Some say she lived 4 or 5 hours. Some say she lived 4 or 5 days before the inside of the capsule got so hot that she just perished. That thing circled the Earth 2,570 orbits and then disintegrated on re-entry on the 14th of April of 58. Zlatka didn't have a good trip. It wasn't a great thing for her. But it did prove it was possible to put a living being in a capsule and they could live at least a little. Now, I'm sure Latka didn't have a spacesuit with its own climate control and everything. Otherwise, she wouldn't have died the way she did. Now, this started a race. January 31st of 58, the United States put up Explorer 1. Race was on. And it progressed rapidly. Went from simple little capsules up to space shuttles in no time. Moon landers and all that fun stuff happened fast. We had a mission. We were in a competition. Yeah, it was a Cold War. And it was a competition to see who was going to control space, even though we ended up with a international space treaty saying there'd be no weapons deployed in space. We know that's BS. We know they're up there. We know that not too long ago, Russia threatened to use lasers to shoot down some of Elon Musk's satellites. So sounds to me like we've got weapons up there. But we were unified. President Kennedy pulled us together as a nation. We were in a space race. And things happened. And things happened fast. Stupid things happened. We spent millions developing an ink pen that would write upside down. The Russians are a little smarter than us. Rather than spending millions of dollars figuring out how to write in space, they sent up number 2 pencils. They wrote no matter what. My point is, well, I'll get to my point. Out of the space travel, we developed things, microwave ovens, infrared thermometers, GPS systems, LED lighting, CAT scans, and the pen that writes upside down. All these things came out of the space race. Well, here we are wandering back into a not-so-Cold War. And this nation has not been focused on anything since 1975 when we got the International Space Station. The race was over. It was cooperative. But we need something. We need another space race. It don't have to be space. But we need a commitment like President Kennedy made when he said he was going to put somebody on the moon. Now we keep mouthing about things we're going to do. We're going to develop this, we're going to do that, but we're not dedicated to it. We keep spending billions upon billions of dollars for stuff that does nothing. It does not help us at all. One of the hot topics right now is renewable energy. If they would get behind that and devote the same type of resources to that they devoted to the space race, maybe we could come up with something. Right now, we're dependent on somebody else to come up with something. We're doing diddly shit right now. We got one guy in this country that's actually doing stuff, and we know why he's doing it. He wants fame and money. Fame and money. We need another project. Need a project with a leader that people can get behind and say, we're going to cure cancer in 15 years. We're going to develop sustainable renewable energy in 15 years. Let's do it. Let's get behind something. Let's get a leader that's willing to lead, and let's do these things. What we got right now is an us versus them mentality, and that's not going to get us anywhere. Nowhere. We won't be doing anything as long as we're fighting each other. We need a goal, a national goal. My audience is very slim right now. Maybe somebody will watch this later and say, hey, I understand what he's talking about. But we need to stop the infighting and get a cooperative project. If you want to spend billions, just spend the billions on something that will work for us. Let's not fatten up somebody else's pockets. Let's not be taking the kickbacks. Let's do something that's good for the American people. And that will be good for the rest of the world. Let's do it. Let's do that. All right. My rant is over. I don't have anything else I wanted to say tonight. If y'all got a question, ask it. If you got a suggested topic, suggest it. You can drop comments here. You can email me at qrazradio@gmail.com. I don't know if I've got a banner for that. Maybe not. But I do, right there. You can email me right there. If you get a topic you think we should discuss, drop me an email. Drop me a comment on here or over on the QRAZ page on Facebook. Put a comment on the YouTube channel. I see all those. I try to respond to any that are actually asking questions or stuff. Let me know what you want. Now, come back to the other part. I'm more than happy to go out to any local business that has an internet connection for me and set up and do a show there. Promote me, promote their business. If you know a business interested in that, preferably Bates County, let me know. Let them know. We'll come set up and do the show live from their business. If necessary, we'll come record a show and play it back later. I still need the internet connection. Okay, that's all I got tonight. Comments or questions? I'm going to hang out for just a minute and see if I get something. If not, I'm out of here. Let me know what you think. I hope you voted. Have we got any second grade math teachers that'd be willing to go to Arizona and help Maricopa County count? They seem to be having a huge issue with that. All right. No comments, no questions. I'm going to call it good. Short show tonight. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We'll see you back here next week. Same time, same place. Hopefully with an interesting topic. Submit your topics. Send me a note. Let me know what you want to talk about. I'm pretty open. See you next week. Good night, all.